suffered for his lies. Fir'aun was never safe. Fir'aun was never happy. Look at the effects of Fir'aun. Can you tell me a man as such was happy that every morning he would wake up and have his soldiers kill the firstborn sons in this region? Is that happiness? Can you go around butchering young innocent children in order to maintain your power? Is that happiness, brothers and sisters? Fir'aun used to walk with golden sandals. If money and material is supposed to give you happiness, then you should not be doing such things. Allah says, only when you submit to me will you be happy. Then, whether you have golden shoes or you have no shoes, you are a happy person. Why is that Allah is saying? He's saying you need to submit. So when someone asks our women, why do you wear hijab? The first answer is, my Lord commanded it. You want to talk about my Lord? You want to talk about religion? You want to tell me about what you think religion is all about? Let's talk about it. Sure, there are hypocrites who present themselves in the garb of religion, but let's not judge hypocrisy and take religion and throw it out. For among the atheists, there are hypocrites too. So do we abandon atheism too? This is an absurd argument, but I want to take it further without going too deep into this discussion. The importance of why we submit to this is Allah appointed these Ahlul Bayt. Allah made them important. Allah appointed them to such a degree that we can see historically for more than 200 years after that, every caliph that came made sure they silenced these imams. Imam Musa al-Qadim alayhi salam was in prison almost all his life. Imam Rada was dragged from his house from Medina, taken all the way to Persia, and kept there, and ultimately he's poisoned and killed there. You look at every imam is pulled and dragged from here to there, from here to there. Why are they being doing that? Were these people who stood around with swords killing people? Or were they speaking the truth? Were they representatives of Allah? And the enemies of Allah wanted to silence them. So when Allah is showing me Mubahila, He's telling me, what is this debate about? The debate is about the oneness of God. And the Christians are saying, we don't want to accept it. Look what Allah says. He says, Nad'u. Invite them. أبناءنا وأبناءكم ونساءنا ونساءكم وأنفسنا وأنفسكم. Wow! This is not the Prophet talking. This is Allah talking, who is now the one who's giving me deen. قل أتعلمون الله بدينكم والله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا علي إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم للإيمان. Look at the example. They say mankind thinks that they can bring religion to Allah when God knows the universe. You think you are doing a favor by submitting when you pray? Allah says, you think you are doing me a favor when you pray to me? You are doing no favor to me. Allah is saying, Allah has done a favor upon us by guiding us. So here Allah says, tell these Christians to bring abna'ana, our sons and your sons. وَنِسَاءَنَا. Nisa'ana is plural. Our women and your women. وَأَنفُسَنَا وَأَنفُسَكُمْ. Ourselves and yourselves. What does this have to do with the oneness of God? Allah wants to establish that the essence of Tawheed will be fully exemplified in the actions of Ahlul Bayt. Fully exemplified in the reflection of the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is why Allah is establishing this in Mubahila. This is in the Quran. You find that Abdul Masih says, give us the night, we need to think about this. They came the next morning and they discussed. They said, if this messenger brings his closest ones, we will back off. If he brings his friends, his companions, we've got an issue. The messenger comes in the morning. This is even in the Sahih of Muslim. You find that the Prophet comes with Imam Hassaain on one hand, Imam Hassan on another. Behind him was Fatima al-Zahra salamullahi alayha, and behind her was Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. And they come forward, and Abdul Masih says to his people that if these people put their hands up to make dua, we will be cursed and destroyed, because Allah says invite them and let them pray for the curse of God to be on the liars. This is Allah now. See, you and I can't be cursing people, but Allah has every authority to curse because it is His dominion. It is upon Him to condemn Condemnation is exclusively with Allah. As Imam Ali alayhi salam says, this world for the believer is not to pass judgment, it is to do good deeds. Judgment is in the next world. God will pass judgment upon us. It's not upon us to pass judgment. So you find that the situation is such that you find that Imam Ali alayhi salam comes, Imam Hassaain, Imam Hassaain, and the Prophet looks up in the sky. He says, Allahumma inna haulai ahl bayti wa khassati Muhammad. Lahmuhum lahmi wa damuhum dami. Ana harbun liman harabahum wa silmun liman salamahum wa adumun liman adahum. Allahu Akbar. The Prophet is doing this. Who's reciting this? The messenger. He said, Allah, bear witness, this is my near one, my Ahlul Bayt. And their flesh, lahmuhum lahmi. Their flesh is my flesh. Their blood is my blood. And I make war with ones who make war with them. And I make peace with ones who make peace with them. And I am an enemy with the one who's their enemy. Now you tell me in Karbala, this is the very one that Imam was being carried by the Prophet, where the Prophet used to kiss lip to lip, and he kissed him lip to lip, and he kissed him so much that people were jealous. To the point that when Imam would enter the room when the Prophet is praying, the Prophet would give him reverence even on the pulpit. Can we argue that the shahada of Imam Hussein is not the shahada of the Prophet? Then what is it? Because he has said, lahmuhum lahmi. That means when Imam Hussein is being butchered, when his blood is spilling, the Prophet's blood is spilling, the Prophet's flesh is being mangled, the Prophet's spirit is being tangled with and being trampled and being abused. So let's understand this tonight, brothers and sisters. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with such personalities. Why are they so important? They are important to us because they guide us in the rough parts. This world is full of confusion. We need role models. We need to understand what does it mean, the dimension of my religion. We need to understand what is my obligation. So let's be pragmatic. A Muslim is one who understands his tawheed, one who understands the oneness of God. It's very essential. I can't express it more. Tawheed here means to recognize the beauty of God's creation. Allah وَإِنْ تَعَدَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَإِنْ شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَإِنْ كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. Have we not exalted upon you? Did we not warn you that when you are grateful in this world, we will give you more. And if you are ungrateful, we will punish you with a severe punishment. The quality of gratefulness, first and foremost, is to appreciate oneself and to look at the self and say, what a great creation I am. Not in an arrogant way, but in an appreciative way. That when an individual looks in the mirror and looks at the eyebrows and looks at the eyelashes and looks at their face and even looks at the fine hair on their body and say, what a mercy of this God who created this spectacular being. فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنَ الْخَالِقِينَ. Take account of that. When an individual appreciates their own existence, they are more willing to fall in love with the one who gave them existence. And then they will not be as angry. And they will not try to look at the world as a cup that is half empty. But they will look as a cup which is half full. This whole notion of seeing the world as half full, brothers and sisters, is the entire existence of Islam. If I see the world as a cup that is half full, I ask the question, why did God not fill it up? Because Allah says, you have already been endowed with the ability to fill the rest. If I filled it for you, I will limit your potentials. So go and fill it. But if I see the cup as half empty, I will be angry why it is empty, and probably I will run around to empty the rest of the cup. This is human nature. If you look at people who have rejected the mercy of God's spectacular creation, they're finding every little reason to complain against the existence of God. And they are so annoyed with everything that they lived under. They are so angry. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, this is one of the qualities of a disbeliever in God, is one who is angry. Always angry. Angry, angry, angry. They even get angry when they see other people praying. They come and tell you, don't pray. Prayer is bad for you. I say, why do you get so angry? But a believer doesn't get angry. Allah says, وَصَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Wow! What a verse in Quran, Surah Al Imran. Hasten to forgiveness. وَصَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ. Look at the mercy of Allah, brothers and sisters. I want to talk about mercy tonight. The entire tragedy of Karbala is mercy. That Imam Hassaain alayhi salam, as he presents himself, as he presents his children, he sees nothing but mercy from God. You find Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam, the greatest woman in that